for my so-called home. Now, as you may know if you follow my channel, I recently read and did a book review on Marie Kondo's The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up, which has certainly taken the world by storm, apparently. But today, I want to talk about the thing that I really needed to work on. Clothing wasn't my issue, it is home decor. I have a lot of home decor. If you guys know, my channel is all about my so-called home. I love home decor, I love decorating, I love seasonal decorating as well as just everyday decorating. So while clothing is the method says to start with clothing and then move on from there, and since I didn't really think I had much clothing, I didn't really give much thought to the rest of it. But in reality, I needed to purge my home decor. So what I did was I followed her method of taking everything out. I had home decor in so many different parts of our home. I do have seasonal decor that is strictly for specific seasons, Christmas, Halloween, spring and summer sort of specific things. Those are all down in our basement, and I do go through those bins seasonally. So as I bring the bins out to use those decorative items, I always go through the bin, and anything that's left behind that I don't use to decorate, I purge. Because if I didn't want to use it this season, why would I want to use it next season? So I do go through those consistently, but it was my everyday decor that I just had way too much of. I love to thrift, I love garage sales, I love getting things that are cute and decorative for a good price, but I had too much, and I can say that. I had too much, and there were a lot of things that I just would store in these drawers here. I had some in our entryway dresser, I have some in our coat closet, I had some in the basement, I had some on top of our refrigerator. Not joking. I have home decor spread all over our home. So my goal was to take everything out, literally every piece of home decor that I have that is not seasonal, that's not down in our basement, and I put it all in our living room. And just, the part of the magic of this tidying method is to see the sheer volume of what you have and to be overwhelmed by it. You want to see how much you have. So after I took everything out, I really went into it with the mindset that, as everything was spread on the floor, I kind of thought of it like if this were a thrift store or this was a garage sale and I'm walking into it, what would catch my eye? What would draw my attention and I would want to spend money to buy it again, if I had to. And that's really what I did. I looked at everything and I thought, would I spend money to buy that again? And if the answer was no, then I put it aside. And of course, I also had the thought of, have I used it in a while? No. Does it spark joy? No. Even things, I would hold it and they would, I would like it, but if I don't use it, then what's the point of storing it? It doesn't diminish the value of that item, but it diminishes the value that I have for it, if that makes sense. So just because you've spent the money on these things doesn't mean that they aren't valuable anymore. They're just not valuable for me. So that was kind of my method going through it all. So I'm going to show you a little bit of that process, and then I will show you how everything looks after. Do you want to say hi? Oh, we're getting ready for church a little bit. Can you say hi?
Hi.
What are you watching? Watching some Peppa Pig. So yes, that is what I did, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you everything I got rid of and how it all looks now. So here is how the top drawer of this console table looked. Pretty stuffed in there, and this is the bottom drawer, just everything just crammed on top. So what I did was take out each item individually and lay them out on the floor. Yes, don't be jealous of my pretty awesome workout outfit. But yeah, I just took out every single thing and laid it out. I touched everything and really got a good sense of whether or not I wanted it. If I just looked at it in the drawer and rifled around, I wouldn't have gotten that sense. So this is how it all looked after I took everything out, laid it on the floor, and then I could properly assess what I loved and what sparked joy. Okay, so I am all done, and I just have a few things up here. These are 2 marshmallow fireside candles that are, they don't burn all the way down to the bottom. and I just have been holding on to them because I love this scent so much. But I think what I need to do is just get rid of them, and then I know, you know, when fall comes, that's usually when I like to burn it. I know that I can just pick one up, and I don't have two little, you know, mini things of wax just sitting around. I can just go ahead and buy a new one and move on with my life. These two little yellow planters I think are really cute, and I'm going to put them outside, but it's really cold outside right now still, so I won't be planting anything just yet, but I know that they're going to be going outside, and I actually have an area where I can put those, so I'm going to move them out of here. So then these are the drawers before I show you what I'm getting rid of. So this is how they look now. Much, much neater. There's lots of breathing room. It's not just like totally crammed. I know what I have. And I don't know, there's still some things that I could potentially get rid of. This microphone being one of them. I really love this. It's vintage and it's just so cool. But to be honest, I've never found a good place to put it. But I just like it so much, and it's so unique. It's not like something I could just go buy if I want another one. So I am holding on to it. I had a lot of white ceramics, and I just pared them down to these two shell ones that I really like, and this one sort of looks like an urchin, like it's kind of bumpy. So I use those mostly in the summer, and I have a little bit of bunting, like my mini bunting flags that I made that are also in here. And then I have some lids to jars, which I kept just 4 jars. I had a lot of, you know, Bath & Body Works and other like candle jars, but I limited myself to just one of those, and then 3 other jars that had lids to go with them, sort of like apothecary-like jars. Then I have 2 cloches, which I do use to decorate with, and then I have a third cloche base that is marble that's down there. Then I have this white scallop bowl just because I think it's so cute, and a set of oval frames that I don't have a specific purpose for them right now, but I just think they'd be good to have on hand. I like the shape of them. So that's the top drawer. Now the bottom drawer, okay. We have mostly candles and candle accessories, and I got rid of a ton of candles. So all I have left are 2 fall ones. I have autumn and warm caramel cider, and also one that a friend gave me that is a pumpkin candle. So I could keep these down in my seasonal fall decor bin, but they fit up here, so I'm just going to keep them here. And, you know, on the same vein, I do have a Christmassy, wintry candle, but I'm just going to keep it up here for now. I have another little jar that I made into like a match. You could strike the match on the bottom. I just think that it's cute, and I do put that out sometimes, so I have that. And then just a couple little accessory things here. This candle stand perfectly fits a Bath & Body Works candle, and I really, really like that. It's like cast iron and really heavy. These 2 pillar, or you know, like taller candle stands, I really only use around Halloween because they're black. So I am going to hold on to them because I would like to use them again for Halloween next year. So again, it's sort of a more seasonal thing, but I'm going to keep them here anyways. This bin is a lot of summery things, Americana type stuff. I have like an eagle and, you know, some summery things. This little tin I thought was cute and summery. And underneath is a old cigar box, which you might not be able to see. It's down there. And inside there I have little American flags and little pinwheels and stuff that are cute for 4th of July, Memorial Day, stuff like that all summer. These are the long matches I got for my husband for Christmas, and an American flag again for a summery time. Not Christmas, summer. So now all of my smaller decor items and things are now all contained in here. Of course, I still have larger things like vases and a couple other bigger containers that can't fit in these drawers, but anything small and decorative is now in here, and that makes me very happy. So now moving on to everything I'm getting rid of. I do have it all just in this big tote, Rubbermaid, you know, kind of bin, because it is very heavy now because there's a lot of glass and heavier things. But this is everything I'm getting rid of, and don't tell my husband, even though he's probably going to watch this later. I am getting rid of these wood, like, votive holders that we made. I don't know, he's probably going to watch this and be mad at me, but I have the birch bark ones that I absolutely love and I use all the time, and I don't put these out. I haven't put them out for a little while, so I don't know. I think I am going to get rid of them. And then there's some stuff in here that might look familiar that I have actually purchased not long ago, like these mercury glass little candle holders or votive holders that I bought. I think it was Memorial Day, so it was almost just a year ago. And I really do like them, but to be honest, they're very fall-ish to me, and I just have so much fall decor. And I remember when I bought these in the summer, and then when fall rolled around, I put out all my fall decor, and then I tried to incorporate these into my decor, and I just literally had nowhere to put them because I had so much fall decor, and there's only so many surfaces in my house that I can decorate. So I am going to go ahead and give them back to a thrift store, and someone else can enjoy them. I have a lot of just like glassware and these little things. I do have some mercury milk glass that I'm getting rid of, 2 little vases, because as you may know, I have quite a bit of milk glass and I don't plan to expand much more than just that shelf. So as new pieces come in, I need to get rid of some old pieces. I have a lot of little votive holders that are just cute, but I never use them. They're just so small, and I don't know, they don't really seem to make much of a visual impact when I use them, so I just never pull them out. And they just collect dust in my drawers. I have actually a K-cup carousel that I bought from a thrift store with the intent to resell. Never sold it. No one ever wanted to buy it, so now I'm just going to go ahead and redonate it. Now, I know that, a lot of these things in here, I mean, pretty much everything, I spent some money on. Most of it is from thrift stores, and I didn't spend a lot on it, but, I mean, there's lost money in here, but I'm not going to look at it like that, because what I'm gaining is much more valuable than the, couple bucks that I'm losing. I've already spent the money. The money's already gone. So if I just hold on to this, all I'm losing, I'm not gaining anything by keeping it. I'm only losing space in my home. I'm losing the ability to go into my decor drawers now and love everything and know that everything in here I enjoy and I want to use. I'm not rifling through things that I don't like. My drawers aren't getting stuck. They're not overfilled. I don't have decor in 5 different places in my home. By getting rid of this, I'm gaining much more than the couple bucks that I lost. So that is everything. I mean, there's more in here. There's candles and this really cool thing that I have had for quite a few years, but I just never use it, and I can't really explain why. It's like a little candle holder, and I just think it's so cool, and I love the finish on it, but I don't know. I never, ever put it out. But when I look at it in my drawer, I think, oh, that's so cool. And I think, if I were to come across this in a thrift store, I probably would enjoy it and possibly even buy it. But it's been in my home for, I don't even know how long, 6 years, and I don't think I've ever put it out on display. So even something like that, I mean, if I look at it, I think, yeah, I like that, but in all reality, I never use it. So how much do I really like it? So it's going. It's going. This is everything. It is a very heavy box, and I'm going to go ahead and put it in my car. I'm not going to waste any time, and it is going to the thrift store. So that's it for how I went through all of my home decor, how I use the KonMari method of sort of laying everything out and deciding if something sparks joy or not, and went ahead and purged over half of my seasonal or my non-seasonal decor, and how everything is now neatly organized. So I know that also for me, when it comes to thrifting and buying affordable home decor, it really is the thrill of the hunt. Especially now, it is spring, we're going into garage sale season, and I know I'm going to come across things that I'm going to love, that are going to spark joy. So now that I've cleared out all this room, it doesn't mean that I will never add any more again. It just means I've gotten rid of anything I don't love. So if I do come across something that I do love and it's a great price and I'm excited to add it to my home, there's room to add it, and I'm not just piling on things I love and just shoving all the things I don't love down to the bottom of a bin. That makes no sense. So that is my process. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing that, and I'll be talking to you soon. Bye!